YouTube? It's TheRealJDoll here on TheRealJDoll's channel. Welcome to the first hair video on my channel of 2024. In today's video, I'm going to be showing you guys how I go from straight back to curly. I've been natural all my life. I feel like I had a texturizer maybe once growing up when I was younger, and I don't know if that disqualifies me from being natural all my life or not, but I'm gonna say I've been natural all my life. No perms have touched this head. Actually, let me call my mom for verification.
Hello.
Hey, Mom.
Hey, how are you?
Good, how are you?
Doing okay. What's going on?
Have I ever had a perm in my life before?
Yes.
Oh.
What?
I was just telling YouTube because I'm doing a video right now, and I got you on speakerphone to verify I never had a perm before.
When you were in maybe first grade or something like that, it seems like I put a kitty perm on your hair.
Oh,
but then felt bad about it and didn't do it anymore.
Oh, why you feel bad?
I was doing it to make it easier on us because you were so tender-headed. And be crying and stuff, and Daddy'd be like, "What you doing to her?" and all that stuff. You know what? It possibly could have been a texturizer.
Okay, well, basically, so I'm still gonna say natural all my life because it was only one time. Like, come on. All the perm has grown out clearly by now. Saying all that to say, I'm a professional naturalist, and I wanted to show you guys how I get my hair from straight back to curly. My hair has been through some stages, and about 2 years ago my hair was like shedding bad, like so bad. So I already wasn't putting heat on my hair a lot anyways, but when my hair was going through that shedding phase, I completely like stopped putting heat on my hair. Thankfully though, I was able to nurse my hair back to good health. She's healthy, the length is there, length check. I'm feeling myself just a little bit, so please excuse me on that. So since my hair has made a turnaround, I decided it was time for me to stop being scared about my hair and get back into trying different things. So I've been doing like quick weaves, sew-ins. I've been going to a stylist regularly. I go to TheNaturaltouch, and she's pretty much the only one that touches my hair when it comes to putting heat to my hair, silk presses, you know, all that kind of stuff. I will put her information on the screen. Instagram in the description box. So far, we've been able to avoid heat damage. And I feel like what the key is for me is one, going to a professional, and then two, while I have the silk press, I'm not re-flat ironing my hair multiple times. This time, I only re-flat iron my hair one time. Not even putting heat to my full head. And when I do that, small sections and lower heat. The other thing that I do is I make sure I wrap my hair to preserve like the straightness, and then I'll use perm rods. Perm rods, y'all. Perm rods are so good. I love using my perm rods. Perm rods help get me through the silk press, still looking nice and put together. Just put them in at night and it's like your hair is freshly curled in the morning. So I love perm rods. But those are like the 3 things I do to avoid heat damage. I really do not like when YouTubers come on here and lie to you guys and say, oh, how to revive my curls from heat damage, what products I use. Like, no. Once the damage is done, it's done. Next step is to cut it off, let your hair grow back out. I'm not a hair expert, even though, you know, I've been natural for a long time. I'm not a hair expert, but I'm like 99.9% sure that there's nothing you can do to revert your hair after heat damage. If there is something, let me know, because I've seen people like use deep conditioners and stuff to revive it, but take it from somebody that has had heat damage before. But like I said before, the objective of today's video is showing you guys how I'll go from straight to curly, what routine I use to get the best results. This time when I had the silk press, it got oily very fast, and I'm not sure if that's because of the winter and like my hair's not sweating out really, so all the natural oil that my hair produces just like really was sticking in there. It's definitely that time. Like my hair's still moving a little bit, but I think you can kind of see how it's like a little stringy, and it's just time for sure. And then if we got into the scalp, it's a little bit over, because I've tried to keep my main part like clear of dandruff. Ooh, y'all see the flakes? Ooh, oh, that looks so good in my eye. Hopefully you guys can see it. But it's definitely time to wash this bad boy, get the dandruff out. And then I feel like in a month from now, I feel like I don't have the appointment already set, but in a month from now, I'm getting my hair done with braids. I need my hair to relax just for a little bit, like, and get the TLC she needs. But let's go ahead and get into my wash day routine when going from silk press to look at my best. I promise y'all, I say the most corniest things. They sound right up here, but when they come out, they do not sound as clever as I intended them to be. But let's get into these products. Okay, so I think it's best to tell you guys what I use and why I use it. Since my hair is extremely oily right now, I'm going to use a clarifying mask before I start washing my hair. Today, I'm going to be using the Aztec Clay Mask. I've been using this for literal years now. This is one of the best clarifying masks. I love this because it's all natural and it's super clarifying. Each jar will last you a long time, and I feel like I got this for like 15. No, I got this at TJ Maxx, y'all, for $6. So rent to TJ Maxx, but you know you have to be careful when you go to TJ Maxx and Marshalls and stuff, because once you see it one time, it may not be there again. But I got this for $6, so yay me. So when I do the clay mask, I'll do this, of course, before I wash my hair. I do it on dry hair. That's when it performs the best. I will mix it in a glass bowl because on the instructions, it says to use non-metal ware when doing this. So I have a glass bowl and then I have a plastic spoon. And then I also use apple cider vinegar to mix with the clay mask, because I'll open it in a second, but the clay mask is actually like a powder. I don't use this on my hair every month. Like I can't even tell you a cadence of when I use it, because this is super clarifying, so you don't want to use it too much. With my hair already being fine and like sensitive, I didn't want to dry my hair out. So this is what the powder looks like. Just like, you know, a little clay powder. If you don't have apple cider vinegar, you can always use water, but apple cider vinegar is like clarifying, it's healthy, it has a lot of benefits, which I don't know off the top of my head, but this is what I've been using, so this is what I'm gonna keep using, and it's what I'm gonna use today. So I'm just gonna take a little bit of my clay mask and pour it in here. I'm gonna take my apple cider vinegar and pour it in there. I have no like science behind like the portions, ratios between the two, but I just know what consistency I like it at, so I just try to get it there. I promise y'all, you can never do right on camera, because look, it looks like rocks. Can't do nothing with that. I cannot do nothing with that. Okay. Here is my mixture. She's a little thick. Clay made hair silk press. Goodbye, baby. Next time I see you, it'll probably be like March or freaking April. The silk presses just make me feel so much growner, so like put together. But time to move on, babes. Is I'm just gonna split my hair into two sections. It doesn't have to be perfect. And then now it's in two sections. I don't know, this is weird, but basically what I'm gonna do is go in sections and like work it in. Because once it gets in your hair, y'all, like it's gonna be stiff as a board. You're about to see my hair start to look crazy. Just gonna, and what kind of part is that? And I'm just gonna put on my fingers, start from the top and work my way down. Now there's no real like method to the madness here, but just know once it gets in your hair, it's gonna get stiff and it's gonna be harder for you to actually work this through. And I'm doing small sections because I wanna make sure like I get this throughout my whole hair. It's really tough for me to comb through my hair right now. So I'm not gonna force it because of course I don't wanna break my hair or anything, but really just getting it covered. This is the first section. Oh my gosh. Bye bye. back on here to say, work in small sections, especially if it is a thicker paste, so that way you can actually cover your whole head. Cause look, missed this whole section right here. But that's pretty much all my hair covered with the clay mask. So I'm just gonna let it sit for 10 minutes and then we're gonna hop in the shower, rinse it off, and shampoo. Today I am shampooing with Mael. I couldn't stand, I'm so glad that Mael let Lady London do that song on how to pronounce Mael, because people are saying Miel, Mieli, and like just all this extra stuff. And I'm just, in my mind, I'm like, no, it's Mael. Like if you know, you know. And clearly you don't. But I'm so glad they clarified it. It's just like they're clarifying shampoo. Now, I am going to be using the Mael Rosemary Mint Strengthening Shampoo. When I was doing my hair research a long time ago, I found out that rosemary was like the only thing that was scientifically proven for hair growth or hair stimulation or whatever, scientifically. But somebody fact check me in the comments if you know differently. This rosemary mint line is my favorite line in Mael. It's also a strengthening line, and as I told you guys before, I was having problems with like hair retention, shedding and stuff, so strengthening is what I needed. This shampoo is actually very moisturizing but clarifying, which is why I'm gonna be using this line today, because as I told you guys already, my hair was super oily, which the clarifying mask is definitely helping to eliminate. But the two shampoos that I usually use are Olaplex and Mael. I really like Olaplex because it provides a lot of slip when shampooing, which most shampoos don't do. But I wanted to use Mael today just because it's strengthening, it's clarifying, and moisturizing, like all in one. So I have the whole Mael line that I'm gonna be using today. I have the famous hair growth oil, the leave-in conditioner, I have the deep conditioner, and I have the shampoo. So I'm gonna work all these products into my hair today. I'm gonna prep to get in the shower now because that's where I wash my hair. Alright team, we are back and out the shower. The curls are here, and when I say they are juicy, literal juice. Curls are back. All we did was shampoo in the shower, so next steps are conditioning. I have two because I don't know how I ended up using some of one and then didn't finish it. and then started another and didn't finish that because I have a thing, like, I do not like opening multiple products at the same time. It's just me. So hair is kind of naturally already split in half, and I'm just going to pin this up. Now for the deep conditioner, when my hair was thicker, I had to section it like even more, but since my hair is a little finer, all I need to do is section it into 4. So I have like this back section of my hair, which is pretty much just 1/4 of my hair, and I'm just gonna go ahead and put it in. I usually use the praying hands method to put it in. I try to finger detangle my hair in the shower, but I do not like to go in with a brush with my deep conditioning because then that's when my hair starts to get frizzy. And I do have one of those like detangling brushes, which definitely makes the process much better, but I want maximum clumping this round for my wash and go that I'm gonna do. So I am just going to rake it in as best as I can, and then praying hands to really like press it in there from root to tip. I've noticed a lot of strengthening with this deep conditioning mask, which is cool because I mean, that's what it says it's supposed to do. I do use 2 other masks. One I got that was like super expensive. I think it's called Melanin, and I got it from Ulta. And it definitely does the trick. It's supposed to be good for low porosity hair. And I feel like it's cool. Definitely gives a lot of slip. The next thing I'm gonna do is just take a couple drops of this Mielle strengthening gel, put it on my hands, rub it in, and then put it on my hair. That's supposed to help like seal it in. Very simple 2-strand twist. And there we have it. Okay, and we're back, all deep conditioned up. Hair is looking juicy, and I have my twist clipped in the back because I just didn't want to get on camera looking like I was left off the cast of The Color Purple, the remake. So that's pretty much all for this stage. The next thing I'm gonna do is let this sit in my hair for about 15 to 30 minutes. Let's see how long it says on the instructions. It says 15 to 20 minutes. So I'll let it sit in for 20 minutes. I noticed that the longer I kept my deep conditioners in, then the more like brittle or weaker my hair would be, because since my hair is more sensitive now, and I think it's changed from high porosity to low porosity, or from like medium to low. But when I was in college, I would leave my deep conditioners in like overnight and my hair would be like fine. No problems at all. But as I've gotten older and as of recently, I can't do that same thing anymore. So I always try to follow the instructions on the back of the jar or the box or package, whatever you get your deep conditioner in. And so this says 20 minutes, so I'll just leave it in for 20 minutes. Sometimes I do use a heat cap, like I'll just get a plastic cap, and then I have this cap that actually goes in the microwave. You can heat it up and then it'll help like heat, so to warm up the deep conditioner and really let it penetrate in there. I do that sometimes when I need maximum hydration. And then I'm gonna rinse it out in the sink. I don't get back in the shower to rinse it out, I just do it in the sink. And sometimes I try to let a little deep condition stay in my hair after I've rinsed it out, because that's some moisture right there. But today I'm going to be trying in the leave-in conditioner on the line. I'm just finding out that they had a leave-in conditioner. So I'm going to thoroughly rinse out this deep conditioner because I do not want to overhydrate my hair, because that's definitely a thing. Since this video is just how I get my natural hair to go from straight to curly, I'm not going to show you guys the styling process. If you want to see that, let me know and I'll make a video on how I like to do my wash and goes. Just know my wash and go routine changes all the time, so it's never like the same every time. And I hate that because then I never remember what I did to get my hair really good when I have like a bomb wash and go, but it's usually never the same. But if you guys want to see like some of the combinations or for me to talk about it, let me know down in the comments. Other than that, the next clip will just be like a recap of my hair in its really good naturally curly state, and that'll be the close of the video. So thank you all for watching so much. I hope you enjoyed and learned something. If you did, make sure you subscribe to my channel, like this video, and then comment down below your favorite part or just anything that you want me to know, and then I'll see you all in the next video.